Hello and welcome back to Money Mindset Lab, the channel where we talk about money in a way most people never learn in school. If you're in your 20s or 30s, or even if you're older and wish someone had told you this earlier, today's video is extremely important. Because the financial decisions you make in your 20s and 30s don't just affect your bank account today, they quietly shape the rest of your life. Most people don't fail financially because they make one huge mistake. They fail because of small decisions, made consistently, at the wrong stage of life. And by the time they realize it, years have already passed. So today, we're breaking down the biggest financial mistakes people make in their 20s and 30s, mistakes that are common, normal, and completely avoidable once you see them clearly. Here's something nobody likes to talk about. Your 20s and 30s are the most powerful financial years of your life, not because you earn the most, but because time is still on your side. Money grows with time, not effort. Yet most people treat these years casually. They say, "I'll start saving later. I'll invest when I earn more. I'll fix my finances in my 30s. And before they know it, their 30s arrive. Then their 40s. With stress, debt, and regret. What makes this worse is that these mistakes don't feel like mistakes at the time. They feel normal. They feel harmless. They feel like everyone else is doing the same thing. But normal behavior creates average results, and average results financially often mean struggle. So if you want a different outcome, you need different awareness. Let's talk about the mistakes that quietly keep people behind and how to avoid repeating them. 1. Delaying financial education. One of the biggest mistakes is assuming money knowledge will come naturally. Most people graduate from school knowing how to work but not how money actually works. They don't understand compounding, investing, debt, inflation. They assume learning can wait. But the earlier you learn, the more powerful every dollar becomes. Wealthy people invest in knowledge first because knowledge multiplies money faster than effort ever will. 2. Lifestyle inflation. Too early. As income increases, spending increases even faster. Better phone, better car, bigger apartment, more expensive habits. People confuse comfort with success. The problem is not enjoying money, the problem is locking yourself into high fixed expenses before building financial stability. In your 20s and 30s, flexibility is more valuable than luxury. Once lifestyle inflation takes over, freedom quietly disappears. 3. Ignoring the power of compounding. Compounding is simple but emotionally invisible. Early investments feel small. Results look slow. So people delay. What they don't realize is that time is doing most of the work. Starting late means working harder forever. Wealthy people respect compounding early, even with small amounts, because they understand time is an asset you never get back. 4. Using debt carelessly. Debt is often normalized. Credit cards, car loans, buy now pay later. Most people don't see debt as future labor. Every dollar borrowed today is time you must work tomorrow. In your 20s and 30s, bad debt limits future choices. Wealthy people use debt strategically or avoid it entirely when it works against freedom. 5. Not building an emergency fund. Many people skip this step. They invest, spend, or borrow without having financial safety. Then one unexpected expense turns into stress or debt. An emergency fund is not exciting, but it protects progress. Wealthy people build stability first, then take calculated risks. Without a safety net, every setback feels like failure. 6. Depending on one income source. Most people rely on one paycheck and assume stability. But one income stream is fragile. Job loss, illness, or industry changes can disrupt everything. Wealthy individuals focus on multiple income streams, skills that create options, assets that generate cash flow. Security comes from diversity, not dependence. 7. Not investing in skills. People often focus on saving money but ignore increasing earning power. Skills increase income faster than budgeting. In your 20s and 30s, learning valuable skills has one of the highest returns on investment. Wealthy people treat learning as an asset, not an expense. 8. Comparing financial progress to other. Social media creates false benchmarks. People compare lifestyles, not balance sheets. They chase appearances instead of building foundations. Comparison leads to overspending, impatience, poor decisions. Wealthy individuals stay focused on their own path and let results speak later. 9. Avoiding long-term thinking. Many people focus only on short-term comfort. What feels good today often costs freedom tomorrow. Wealth requires patience, planning, and delayed gratification. Those who think long-term early live easier later. 10. Believing it's too early to worry about money. This might be the biggest mistake. People assume money matters later. But habits form early. Decisions compound early. Ignoring money doesn't make problems disappear, it delays solutions. Wealthy people start thinking ahead before problems appear. Here's the truth. Your 20s and 30s are not about being perfect with money. They're about building awareness. You don't need to do everything right. You just need to avoid repeating the wrong patterns. Money rewards clarity, patience, and consistency, not perfection. If this video helped you see your financial journey differently, make sure to like it. It really supports the channel. And if you want more videos about money mindset, financial psychology, and building long-term wealth, subscribe to Money Mindset Lab. Because the best financial decision you can make is understanding how money truly works.